Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. Now, Dusk is alone in the night. She's alone by herself, by Mendelssohn's mansion, or what remains of it, as, well, she went on a bit of a fire-starting spree after she set a mini-nuke off inside the library. Or actually just kind of outside of the main library itself. It brought down a lot of the structure. I don't know if it actually started the fire itself, but we ran round and Dusk, she set fires pretty much all over the mansion, and you can see how, I mean, it caught fast. If you have multiple ignition points in a building like this, it ain't gonna last. I mean, this is a lot. I mean, we're dealing with a lot of rubble here, but the good thing that's here is the nails. More than anything, there are going to be a lot of nails around. We can already see 485, and that's just what we can see around us right now. We also do have a metal arrow, which we might see if we can grab. We don't want to get too close to the fire because it is ridiculously hot in there right now. I almost imagine the pools boiling and, you know, steam rising from them. The others are still out here as well. We don't know exactly where they are. They are in the woods somewhere. They were following us here. So both Pay and Candy are out here. We didn't bring any, cargo carrying capabilities with us, so we're not going to be able to take anything back with us right now, but I think that's okay. Because I don't think we are going to want to use this mini nuke. I think we're probably going to want to go back and take the tainted meat that we have with us and just get a bit of a move on. Oh, and there we go. We can actually hear again. Nice. Now we're hungry. Unfortunately, we don't have anything for us to eat right now. We got hungry while we were just waiting through the night for this to kind of pass. Let's just see. We're not doing okay. We do have an impaired hearing. I wonder if that's forever now, because that explosion might have done our hearing in. Oh no, it's gone. Phew. Okay. Yay. That's a good sign. There's part of me that wants to stay close to here while the fire is still burning, because there is a chance that it won't fully finish burning if we leave. I'm not 100% sure on that. For now, I just want to grab our quiver and just put the rest of our metal arrows away in there so they're nice and secure. So we've got 18 in there at the moment, so that means we're not going to be carrying any in our inventory. And I would like to offer an apology to Pay and Candy and anyone else that we've been hitting with our bow over the last few episodes. Unfortunately, I just wasn't seeing that at all. I wasn't noticing that happening, and I apologize for that. I did not see us hitting that at all. I'd like to think it was reflecting off the back of Pay, so maybe it wasn't such a big deal between them. We're going to go with that for now. We're going to hope that was the case, so yeah. Also, this is the first Cataclysm episode that I've recorded since my ears are better, so I tell you what, it is absolute, just, it's a world of difference from how I was last week. It's a major improvement. We are seeing the fires starting to slowly dissipate, so we might just wait here for a little bit longer. Wow, we're still hearing things kind of like crashing down around us. It is quite the blaze. I mean, there's part of me that thinks we should just wait until the sun rises. Why not? There's like little blasts of light which makes me think that like something else is kind of dropping down or being set off. We're still got light sensitive, which sucks. Ugh. Yeah. We could get a little close to the fire just to warm ourselves up a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, we can see it's slowly starting to die down now. I think this is okay for us to leave behind now, so what we're going to do is we're going to start making our way back up towards the road and essentially back on towards home. That's the idea, that's the goal. We'll see if we can make it work, and we'll see if we can find the others somewhere along the way. If we don't find them right now, we might be able to find them later on. Hey, hello, we got Pay. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. So that means that Candy, hey, good. Okay, the team has been reunited. There's a chance that we might actually lose them on the way back again, because we are still quite fast. We're nowhere near as fast as we were, but we're definitely still fast, especially in comparison to them in their metal armor. That will be slowing them down a fair amount. It looks like our sight's just dropped and got a lot worse as well. We are going to be going down there for all of those supplies, so I think I'm okay with heading ahead of the girls, because we are more than likely going to be able to come back for them. Yeah, we're going to be getting really quite cold out here now. Okay. I didn't keep a scarf with me or anything, did I? No, we didn't actually make one. We've kind of lost our scarf, our original scarf at least. Not quite sure what happened to it or where we ended up dropping it. We're going to need somewhere safe for the mini nuke. I don't know where we would have stored them in the new mansion. I honestly have no idea what happened to those ones. I really don't. Yeah, with the temperature getting so low now, I really do want us to kind of get back. The others will have probably stopped where they are, more than likely. Okay, here we go. The mansion is here. Let's be sure to get inside. And we're just going to go through the main entrance. Yes, I know it's cold. You'll be okay soon. Promise, Dusk. Okay, there we go. Back inside. I feel like we should be able to see a little bit better inside, even though it's snowing. But I guess there isn't enough ambient light kind of flooding in through the windows for us to really see what's going on. Okay, well, we are tired as well. I feel like going to sleep now. It might be a good idea, because like we don't do so well in the sunlight anymore. And hey, they were still with me. Perfect. Okay, good. I felt bad just leaving them behind. And you know what? I think we're going to get in here and we're going to go and just turn on our lights. Get them going. Let us control the vehicle and turn on our aisle lights. Fantastic. Good. Okay, so I think first things first, we want to get ourselves nice and fed. We're on 82% battery at the moment. Could be better, could be better. We need to be careful of using up all that power. We will see what we can make food-wise. And you know what? We've got that, we've got chunks of meat with us at the moment. We've got some raw offal. Some tainted meat as well. The tainted meat we're going to want to try and make into some more mutagens. We're just still going to want to have a lot of them on hand. I've actually been told that the elf serum that we're wanting to try and get as well, that is in, well, or could be in one of the manuals that we've actually already picked up. At least I'm pretty sure we have. And it was it was like a manual. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called now. But it's something along the lines of, it's like standpipe maintenance log or something like that. That's what it is. That it's in that. So I feel like I might go through some of our other books and just see if we have anything like that. Now, the mini nuke, where can we put you that is going to be safe or semi-safe? I feel like putting the mini nuke in Cartman. I'm going to do it. We're going to put the mini nuke in Cartman. That's where it's going to stay for now. We're going to hope it's going to be okay. So let's see. Let's see what we're going to be able to make food-wise. Now, I want to see what we can make with the offal. So let's see what we can make with the recipe books that we got nearby. Pickled offal, canned offal, sweetbread. Okay, so sweetbread, sorry, I spat a little bit there. Sweetbread is something that was recommended to me, so I would like to see if we can make sweetbread. We can, fantastic. Okay, so we're just using a little bit of flour, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of salt water. Okay, I'm fine with us using salt water, that's good. Okay, cool. So we've got 2 things of offal, so let's just go ahead and... Wow, that's going to take 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay, 2 portions... And it's actually pretty good for us. Let's just use regular water and salt water, and let's use the charcoal smoker for now. Okay, it's going to take us a little while to do that, but we do it just like so. Let's have a drink from there, and let's fill our container up as well. Pour into container, that one there, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to want to make sure that I go through and just get rid of all the crap that we don't need as well. The chunk of meat is probably going to go by the wayside, unless we just quickly make some cooked meat out of it. Which I think is fine. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, just regular cooked meat. Let's do it, and let's use the charcoal smoker. Okay, so we're just going to eat that first of all. We're still very hungry, that's good. Means it didn't go to waste at the very least. Wow, we're really chomping that down. I think we're going to use all the sweetbreads, and we're still hungry. God damn, we're one hungry lady today. Okay, we're going to go outside. We're going to drop some more of these tainted bones into here. Those are nails, not tainted bones. come back inside. Okay, alright, so let's drop off the tainted meat. Now, I'm pretty sure we can still use tainted meat when it is off. Yeah, so we've actually got a lot there that isn't fresh, but we can still use it, so I would like to do that. We're going to drop off some of these bottles as well that we don't need to have on us currently, and we're going to drop off some of those nails as well. You know what, we're even going to drop off some of these cigars. Okay, 2 science ID cards, military ID. I think we're okay with all the tools that we have at the moment. I want to keep the hacksaw with us. I almost want to keep a wrench with us as well, just so that we're kind of prepared. I should probably look at making a survivor tool belt or something like that. We'd probably be capable of doing it, and what that means is that we just have to not worry so much about the stuff that we're carrying. You know what? Let's just have a quick look. Okay, so we can make a regular tool belt. What about the survivor? Hang on, maybe we just search for Serum and just see what we got. So those are all the things that we can make right now. I don't see the tool belt on there right now, so maybe we can't make it. Or maybe we don't know the recipe for it, which I would find strange. Okay, so I'll stay focused. I'll stay focused for now. What did I drop down here? A whole heap of stuff that has to go up the top. And some canned salmon, which I'm actually just tempted to have right now. You know what? Let's do it. Canned salmon. Let's not go overboard. We'll just move those things into place for now. We're just doing a little bit of home maintenance. And wow, it takes a long time to move all those rags. Sure does. We'd almost be able to get them into position. Very, very nearly. So let's see. E-ink tablet, I think we want to keep with the tools, so we can't really move that anywhere just yet. I think what we're probably going to have to do is just look at moving everything just north of us. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Shift everything north. It's going to actually take a long time to move everything. Really long time. But we get it done all the same. Okay, so let's first of all have a look, see what we got there. Want to grab that, put that there. And for the most part, it's food. So let's shift the food first, because that's not going to take as long for us to do. Okay, so it's going to be on the square that we're on. Move those across, and we will just put the tin can there. And actually, the tin can actually was meant to go over here instead. Okay. Alright. And we're going to start moving all of them across now. Oh, it doesn't seem to take as long when we do it this way, so maybe it is a little faster to do it like this, rather than to do move all. Just hold down sometimes. Okay, we're a little hungry again. No surprises there. We seem to get hungry really, really fast. So maybe it's going to be worthwhile us having something that we can just eat lots of, like the pie or even the biscuits, because they were doing us pretty well. We could just make 2 pies really quick. 37 minutes. That's not so bad. It could be worse. And we're just going to use the charcoal smoker. Stop crafting. No. Okay, so we are dead tired, so what we'll probably do is just keep those pies on us. Let's go and turn this off for now. We're on 80% battery, so we've still got enough, I think. It's sunny outside at the moment, so that'll keep us going. Should recharge while we're sleeping, but what I wanted to do was come here and see if I could find it. I'm so sure that we've picked it up at some point before. The maintenance log. Standpipe maintenance log. I don't see it. No, I do not see it, unfortunately. I was so sure that we'd seen it before in the lab. We do need to return to the lab. We have the jackhammer now, so we're going to be able to use that to slam down some of the doors. So we're definitely going to be going back there, but I think we're going to be going back to the mansion first to just go and collect all of those nails, but we are going to have to go to sleep first. So we're going to come into the corner and go to sleep. And I'm going to cough. Pardon me. Okay, so we wake up at 9. Okay, so it's the evening. That's okay. Let's have some of those meat pies. Nice. And we're just going to drink straight from the tap as well. Wow, we're having quite a bit. We want to try and get full if we can. Try. There we go. We got full. Okay, so let's come over here. Have a drink. And I just want to check the charge. Still 80%. So it didn't charge as much as I thought it probably would have. I have been warned about using batteries that are damaged, so that swappable storage battery might actually be damaging us right now. And I don't seem to be able to repair it. Yeah, so we might actually be losing power because it's damaged. It's entirely possible. I'm going to need to be mindful of that. Watch out for it. Okay, but we're feeling good. We're feeling alive. Oh, we got Shouter. Damn it. We mutated that during our sleep, it would seem. So we occasionally shout uncontrollably. We've got that back. We had that for a little while. No surprises. Okay, so that has gone old. Some of it's gone rotten. I would like to try and do something with that now before we go, perhaps. Okay, yeah, let's get it turned on. And let's see about making some more mutagen just before we head out. So the question is, are we able to use the rotten stuff? I think we're still able to use it. So this is only going to take us 20 minutes to be able to do this. So let's go ahead and you know what? We can probably just use the charcoal smoker. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pour that into a container, and we will just pour them into, not in the refrigerator. Let's do the ones to the south. So we want to go 6 of those, the small plastic bottles. Great. Okay, so that's that mutagen done. Okay, so we've still got tainted meat old. Maybe we do actually have to have it fresh, or it could be something else that we've run out of, and that's entirely possible. So if we go over to this now, and if we have a little bit of a search, let's just search Muta and see exactly what it is we're missing. It's probably bleach or something like that. It is bleach. Okay, no surprises. Constant need of bleach. There probably is some more bleach back at the lab. Bleach does take us a long time to make, unfortunately. 24 minutes. Okay, that's, I guess it's not so bad. Let's just make, yeah. Okay, pour into a container, and let's just pour it into that gallon jug. Okay, now let's just quickly do a search for Muta and see how much we can make. 2 again, because it requires 4 bleach, and we're getting 2 from each one, so... Okay, that's alright. Use the charcoal smoker, and we will pour into a container, and just those plastic bottles again. Okay. Because I guess we can leave some of it there, because we do seem to be using it. Yeah, you know what? We are going to get a move on. So let's go ahead and turn off the eye lights. Just want to see where we're at. 79. Yeah, it's going down. What do we have in here at the moment? Oh, wow. Okay. I forgot about all of that, didn't I? Apologies, I really did forget about that. We've got a lot of tainted meat there, which is good for us, but yeah, we aren't going to be able to do anything with that right now. We do still seem to be able to use it if it's rotten. I might be mistaken. Like, I might, yeah. Might be mistaken on that. But it does seem like we can. Okay, the Tainted Bones I want to just take outside myself, so let's just have a look at just chucking those into our inventory for the time being. 29, thank you. Okay, we can't take those remaining 7. Well, they're going to be there. It's not the end of the world. Wow, it is really raining outside. Those rocks and the pool balls we probably don't need to be holding on to, so we can drop those along with those nails as well. Tainted Bones, drop them back in there. Watch out, girls. I said watch out. Okay. Let's drop these off, and dropping off the nails. Okay, so we've still got some pies with us, so that's good. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reload that flashlight. I would like to, if we could. Out of batteries. No. Okay. Still not a chance for that right now, but that's okay. I think what we're going to do is just grab and get going. start heading out and just start collecting some of the nails back at the mansion. We might potentially lose the girls along the way. Let's just have a quick listen in to the surroundings to see if there's anything there, but I think we're okay. Alright, wow, that rain. It's a thunderstorm, so I guess there's no surprises. We should do something about this. No, I think we're too cold. It's a little too dangerous for us to go out without anything on our mouth or protecting our hands. So we're going to go do something about that really quick. It's not going to take us very long to do that. Okay. Just try and get back inside again. Okay, good. We'll just keep our cart with us for the time being. Our hand jack. And I've seen some names as well. I've seen some names for our hand jack. I'd like to think that Hugh the hand jack seemed to fit the best. So let's go ahead and do some renaming. Rename. Let's see. So Hugh or just Hugh Handjack? Yeah, Hugh Handjack. There we go. And did that work? Let's see. Hugh Handjack. It did. That says Hack Jack. God damn it, Rycon. Come on. Oh god. Okay, so Hugh Handjack. There we go. Okay. It has been done. He's been named. Right, so we need to make something for us so we don't die of frostbite. Let's control our vehicle. It's more pain than anything. It's pain that causes that problem for us. So if we go across to armor, we can have a look at all the different areas. We don't seem to be able to look for mouth, strangely enough. And survivor belt. Why was I not seeing that before? See, it's the wrench, it's the wood saw, it's the hacksaw, it's the hammer, it's everything that we'd want. But we need to be able to build a survivor belt first. And we need a few things to be able to build that. You need a sheath, drop pouches, a tool belt. All those things are easy enough for us to make. We can make a tool belt, and we can make a sheath easily enough. We might just need a few more threads to be able to do it. We've got more than enough rags though. Maybe we spend a little bit of time doing that. I know, like, this is why it's so easy in Cataclysm to get lost in everything that you need to do. I think as long as you kind of keep a lid on it as best as possible, like, you know, we kind of keep in mind where we want to be going. I think this is a good idea for us to do now though. So we need to make a sheath and we need to make a tool belt. So let's look at making that. I'm sure that we have a sheath kicking around somewhere that we'd be able to use. So let's just have a quick look over here first of all. Okay, what have we got? We've got drop leg pouches. That's one thing done already. Great. So we'd only need, and there's a sheath. Fantastic. Okay, good. So we didn't actually need to do any of that. Perfect. I'm actually kind of glad that we remembered that. So let's go back across to armor again. So we're just going to move across and have a look at other. Okay, so we can make a survivor belt. It's going to take an hour and 20 minutes for us to be able to do this, but I think we're going to be able to do it. Or not. Let's try again. Okay, we got, oh wow. Okay, now that is a mutation I can get down with. Fast healer. Fan-frickin-tastic. Nice. So we have been shouting to ourselves a fair amount while we've been crafting, but we managed to get fast healer. And as you can see, you heal faster while sleeping and even recover small amounts of HP when not sleeping. So that's really good for us. That's a great mutation. I don't know if it's going to stick around. I don't know if it will survive the changes that we go through later. So we'll see about that. I want to try and get myself full, but no, we aren't going to overeat here. So we got a survivor belt. That's great. Now let's have a look at going. So to do this, I'm just hitting the kind of like the greater than symbols, the greater than and less than symbols to move across. And then once you get in, it's the arrow keys to move across. I forget all the time. Okay, so we have a survivor utility belt. The difficulty is 0 and it only takes 1 minute to make, because essentially what we're doing is we're just adding the tools onto the survivor belt. So we can see this is a custom built leather utility belt covered with straps and pouches containing many useful hand tools and a sheath to carry a smaller blade. Durable and carefully crafted to be comfortable to wear. Activate to sheath/draw a weapon. So with this, we are going to have 3 hammering, because we're using our hammer. We've got fine hammering, we've got metal sawing, we've got fine metal sawing, we've got wood sawing, we've got screwdriving, fine screwdriving, driving, screwdrivering, I'm drivering. Right, 2 bolt turning and 1 fine bolt turning as well. So this thing is great. This is going to be really good for us to wear. 0 encumbrance as well. So all of those things will just kind of hang off us perfectly fine. So we're going to go ahead and make our survivor utility belt. We're going to use the hacksaw that's actually on us at the moment. Okay, and we did it. We just did it. That is so cool. Okay, so do we have the sheath on us at the moment? We do. We have a sheath with a combat knife. So let's go ahead and activate that sheath. We just want to store the combat knife in the inventory. Great. Okay, good. So we're just wielding it. Okay, right. Now the other sheath that we've got, I'm probably just going to drop over here for now. So the one that we've actually got on at the moment. Let's drop that there. And we want to go where? And we want to... Now let's just quickly have a look at our legs at the moment. So 14 and 9. Because our waist is also our torso. So it might become... So we're on 17 and 2, because we're going to be wearing 2 things, because the quiver is also on our waist. So let's have a look. 17 and 2. So we've gone up by only by 2. Only by 2 small little points on our torso encumbrance, which is fine for everything that's on there. Yeah, the survivor utility belt is just awesome. That's real awesome. Let's have the cloak on the outside again, because that's going to be the thing that's taking the damage. Yeah. That's good. Wow, we don't have anything else on our torso? We don't have our shirt anymore. We're just wearing like the hydration pack, the molly pack, the survivor utility belt, the quiver, and the cloak. We don't actually have a shirt on. So that means that we probably could be wearing a shirt quite easily enough. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. We want to activate our survivor utility belt, and we just want to sheath. See, look at all the stuff we can do. Saw down barrel. All these things. No, we want to use the holster and holster that. Okay, great. I guess the only thing that can't do is prying. It can't pry like a crowbar, unfortunately. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, because like with the firefighters' belts and stuff like that, you can clip like a Halligan bar on there. So I don't think we'll be able to do anything like that with this, which is unfortunate, but hey. And so we can see that it contains our knife, which is all the butchering quality and cutting that we need. So really good. This limits the amount of tools that we're going to be carrying with us in here. So I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, so where to from here? We need to make something to cover our mouth, and we need to make something to cover our hands. We should probably be wearing something on our head now. I'm trying to remember what we did with our survivor helmet, if we left it here or not. We've got 2 great helms. I mean, no, here we go, survivor helmet. So let's go ahead and wear our survivor helmet. Fantastic. Old school Dusk in the house. Okay. Right, so we still need something for our mouth, and we need something for our hands. Okay, all right. So the hands, ideally it would still be fingerless, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. We might be able to make fingerless gloves and then kind of put fur into them. That's possible. So maybe we'll look at doing that. We should actually still have some fingerless gloves. Yeah, that's tactical. No. So let's go over to here, have a look and see exactly what we got. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and actually look, like properly look. So we got the wool gloves, which obviously would be good for us. We could probably get away with you wearing the union suit again, which is like the full body underwear. That and wool poncho we don't need to worry about. We got our cloak. Okay, that's it. So we don't actually have I was hoping... Oh, we do actually have some long sleeve shirts there. Are they both damaged? I guess I'll have a look and see. Let's see. Long sleeve shirt. Yeah, they're both actually damaged exactly the same, funnily enough. So let's just put both of those on, see if it affects us. It doesn't affect our torso that much, which is actually really good. So the long sleeve shirt we want to go and put right down, and that as well. We are gonna repair them before we go out. And what is that we're seeing there? I'm just trying to figure out what it is that we're actually... Okay, yeah, that's better. That looks better. Okay. Alright, so... we're actually hot now. So maybe it's not union suit time. Okay, it's not union suit time, so we'll take that off for now. We'll leave that behind. So still, mouth and hands. And we didn't actually have any fingerless gloves there, or did I got distracted, I think. So it'll be pair of fingerless gloves. We still have the light amplifying goggles. They might actually have some batteries in them. They do, 200. We'll go ahead and take those, and while we're here, let's reload our flashlight. Yeah, done. Good. I'm tempted to leave the telescoping umbrella just behind. I feel like we should keep it just in case. Even if we just keep it in the cart, it's going to be better for us. We're going to take a multivitamin while I remember. And I think we're just going to have to try and make some fingerless gloves ourselves. Before we do that, I might just want to try and repair some of our gear. So we want to go and pick up a tailor's kit. So let's grab, that's our inventory, perfect. Let's just do a search around here for a tailor's kit. Okay, let's take it. I would like to be able to reload it. I don't know if we've got anything around us that we can reload it with. Oh, apparently we do. Okay, good. So let's go ahead, activate that sucker, and repair our leather chaps first of all. Yeah, do it until it's fully repaired. Fantastic. Do we want to reinforce them? Probably not. I think that's fine. Okay, so same thing again, activate and repair. We want to repair the long sleeve shirt until fully repaired. Actually, let's reinforce it. Great. As long as you can reinforce it easily, it's worth it. Cool, that's it. Good, I'm happy about that. Okay, our shirt is actually in pretty good condition, and our chaps are looking fine. Great. I'm going to drop one of these lighters off because we don't need to have both of them, and we don't actually need to have a syringe on us right now either. Leave that behind. Okay, alright, so let's get to work then. We want to make ourselves... You know what, let's just have a look under gloves and see what's there. So we're going to go hands. So we want to make fingerless gloves. And I think we just need, so we need to make a regular pair of gloves first. But it doesn't look like we can make leather gloves because we are running low on thread. And that's primarily because we just chucked all the thread into here. Which I don't like this at the moment. I don't like that's a thing. It should be able to reference that as well. It's fine. We can survive. We can survive anyway. So let's go leather. And we want to have a look at the leather gloves. Oh, why did I just type all kinds of leather? Let's just type gloves. Okay. Oh, great. We can just make them straight away. Fingerless gloves. Perfect. Okay, that's good. I guess we can make those from the other one. Okay, good. It'd be great if these were fingerless, but they're not. So we would want something that says this clothing won't hinder special attacks that involve mutated anatomy. And none of the others say that. So, oh, hang on. Oh, it's large enough to accommodate mutated anatomy, so no, that won't help us out. Oh, this fingerless gloves again. Okay, so it is just fingerless gloves that we can do. Okay, so we go ahead and make them. Let's wear them just for now. I now want to activate our tailor's kit, which we're going to need to go and put those threads back into. So let's reload it, and now we want to try and see if we can modify clothing. And we want to modify our gloves. Okay, so let's see, we can line it with wool. So it's going to make the warmth go up. It's going to make our encumbrance go up a little bit, but it's going to make the warmth go up, which is the most important thing. So if we had fur, it would be even better. So we've got wool, but we don't have fur. I would have thought that we'd have some fur from the pelts that we had, but... let me just do a quick search under here. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's a way for us to get fur from... Okay, so tanning fur pelt. So we need 1 cured pelt to be able to do that. And we don't actually have a cured pelt at the moment. I thought we did. What kind of pelts do we have? They're probably well off by now if we don't actually have them. Let's just do a search. I'm going to do a search all around myself. And we're going to do it for pelt. Okay, I felt like we had one around. I wonder whether or not I've like left it in here or something like that. That is something I would do. Put them in a weird place that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's another one of those things where I'm like, I'm so sure we have it somewhere around here, but I just have somehow lost track of where it was. We'll do a quick search around here as well, just to see if we do find it. Because I know that we had some. Oh, they're outside. Are they still outside, though? Not outside here. Outside elsewhere. Could have been back at the other mansion. So that is a negative. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that, but that's not the end of the world. We are going to be able to use the tailor's kit to just go and put some wool in instead. And you know what? I think that's going to be okay. I hope that's adequate enough. It's not going to be full coverage, but it's still going to be pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and line it with wool. Fantastic. That shouldn't slow us down too much. And we can see that our hands are okay now. It is our mouth that we need to worry about. So let's go ahead, head over here. So I'm imagining it's going to be head. Do we have a scarf in here anywhere? Long fur scarf. Okay. Well, we don't have fur, so that's a no-go. So let's just have a look for scarves in general. Alright, you need a lot of yarn to be able to make a wool scarf. I don't think we need a very good scarf at all. I feel like we'd be able to make that easily enough. Okay, so we can make a long patchwork scarf or even a simple one. What's the real difference though? Oh right, that's just like, it's large enough for mutated anatomy. This clothing has pockets, I guess because you can kind of wrap it around your hands as well. Okay. It's just covering the mouth. It weighs a little bit more, it uses a few more rags. It's a very long, light cloth scarf worn over the mouth for warmth. With extra length, it's enough to handle non-standard facial features and accommodate your hands too. I think we'd like to go for the long if we could, so we're just going to have to unload the tailor's kit again, and we will... Okay, so it was plant fiber that we were using. Okay. Let's search for scarf again. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a long patchwork scarf. And we shall wear it and activate the scarf. You know what, let's just give it the letter S to make it nice and easy. So AS, while we loosen it, and now we tighten it. Great. Okay, so we are prepared to go outside. Maybe, even just like a little bit prepared. Okay, so do I have everything I want? No, what I think we might do is grab the jackhammer as well, just in case we decide we want to go down to the lab. We could take the teleporter as well. We'll take the teleporter and we'll take the jackhammer. Oh, so it's an electric jackhammer. Ooh, we would need a fair amount of batteries. We might be able to get some from here. Let's just have a look. Okay, electronic cigarette, surely that's going to be batteries, so let's unload that sucker, unless it's like not, and it's just something else entirely different. Okay, let's have a look. Most of that stuff isn't going to be what we want. Similar here. Okay, great, so let's get some batteries from that, and we can just go straight to the bottom again. The Geiger counter has some in it as well. The electric forge has a lot as well. Some of you have been recommending going over to the charcoal forge. We probably will eventually. Well, I think we won't need to worry about batteries so much because we're going to be using a vehicle rig. So we'll have the forge attached to the vehicle itself as well. The soldering iron also has batteries in it as well. The MP3 player does, but I think we've got more than enough on us right now. We've got 500, so yeah, I think that should probably be okay. So we're just going to go and drop the electric jackhammer in there along with the teleporter. Now, is there anything in here that we don't need to bring with us? Plant fiber. Okay, so plant fiber we're going to leave behind, and the tailor's kit. The improvised lockpicks, they're always going to be handy. In a pinch, if we need to make a crowbar, we can, but I don't think we need one going out of here. And guys and gals, this is actually where I'm going to put the break in. Today is going to be a slightly shorter episode. I'm recording the next 2 episodes right before the town hall, so it's going to be a little bit tight. So I'm going to try and fit in as much as I can before then. So I will see you all in a moment. Alrighty, I am back and we are good to go. So we're going to continue on our way to the mansion. First of all, to go and collect a large amount of nails. Among other things, there might be some other things we can collect there. I'm not sure what we will find exactly. We are dealing with flurries outside. Some nice autumn flurries, but we are doing okay. It says we're cold at the moment, but I think that's primarily because of what we kind of had before, what we had going on earlier. I only just remembered now that we do have long fingernails, so we don't actually have our claws at the moment, so we probably would have been able to get away with just like regular gloves, but the long fingernails still have a kind of cutting quality to them. Just making sure there's nothing else that's popped up there as well. I feel sorry for poor Dusk. She really has been through just all kinds on this journey of hers, but she's survived long, and this has been the longest Cataclysm series I've had in terms of like the actual length of it. Because while, say for example, like Noah's Tale and Elliot's Tale, while they might have more episodes, those episodes were a lot shorter. They certainly weren't an hour and a half long. And like I said before, unfortunately today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter. The next 2 episodes are going to be a little bit shorter. They're probably going to be closer to an hour than anything. So I hope that's okay. Hey, look, they were still following me. Perfect, good. And we can see a little bit better now because the lighting has kind of cleared up for us, and we just got a bloody snout. Okay. Alright. That's okay. We can still keep our scarf on. And it is saying, oh, we just got a philoderm. Oh, it's happening again. We're going back in the other direction. We're kind of going foresty once again. We've just mutated a philoderm. Okay. I find it interesting when we mutate the philoderm while we still have oh, the flurries are back. While we still have rough skin, so that you can almost mutate 2 different types. And those were 2 mutations in a very quick span of time, just walking down the road. You know, Dusk's skin begins to change, and her jaw begins to elongate as she walks. And no doubt begins to make loud noises to herself as she shouts. And I've just realized that we only do have that 1 meat pie with us, so I have come somewhat unprepared yet again. No surprises. No surprises. We've got a whole lot of gasoline there, which will be handy for us to come back to at some point. Wow, the blaze is still going. It is still going. We can see it from a distance. It is going to be dying down now. And for the most part, that stayed going because we've been further away from it. So we are going to kind of wait for it to die down before we start moving towards it, just in case there are parts of the house that haven't fully collapsed yet, because we can't always see the level above us. So we're just going to let those fires kind of die out. Looks like they're very nearly there. And then what we're going to do is just put nails on auto pickup, which I think they already are. And we're just going to start shoveling them away, essentially, into our cart as best as we can. Okay, so let's jump into here. Let's have a look at our auto pickup manager. So we don't want to be picking up rocks right now, so let's go ahead and just disable that for the time being. Yes. And we're going to start walking along here and just collecting things. Now, we're not actually walking on the rubble at this stage, so we aren't suffering any kind of negative effects from this. So we are just going to keep on walking. We are still hearing smash and clash and all kinds of stuff. Okay, we're at 91 nails right now. That's pretty damn decent. So what we're going to do is we're just going to follow around the outside of the house, just collecting all these nails here. Alright, oh hey, we're starting to get a little bit brighter. It is around the kind of time where we would be having the sun rise, and so we're probably going to have that happening soon. Our ears are ringing. Wow, those smashes are quite loud. So I'm kind of surprised that we're not getting as many hordes around here, but I guess in part, like, I know some of you have wondered this as well, like, where are all the zombies? Like, where are they? It's because we are so far out. The spaces between the town and the mansion is quite far, and the town is where all the dead are. There aren't that many in the forests. So that's why we're not seeing the same kind of hordes that Noah dealt with originally. They were a little out of control as well. Those are the kind of hordes that just kind of spawn out of nowhere, right in front of you. Which is kind of pretty immersion breaking. But with this, it does simulate the noise really quite well, and so they will come for us based upon that noise. And because we are far enough away from town, we're generally okay. We're alright, but it's like once we get close to town and start making noise, that's when things can get quite bad for us. In sections like this, where we can kind of walk up a decent way, we're probably going to be doing that. Oh dear. We're going to have to step on the rubble now, and we're going to push you out the way. It's just a gentle push, just a hey, would you mind getting out the way push. What do we got there? Is that just like ash? Yeah. Oh, hey, I guess a whole heap of the mansion is still on fire over there, and collapsing currently. Yeah, so that's a section of the mansion that we hadn't really seen, which was the front of it. So we'll let that kind of burn on for a little bit longer. We are probably, well, I feel like we're probably still going to leave Lida's, Lida's body here. Let's go ahead and wield the telescopic umbrella, just so that we aren't going to be getting so much trouble from the sun. Impaired hearing, yeah. The impaired hearing is because of all the loud smashing and crashing we're hearing currently. Maybe let's go the other way. Oh, we can hear again. Joy to the world. Okay, yeah, let's start making our way up here. What is that? What is that? A cigar butt. Yes. Alright, let's go up along this way then, because this is going to be a little bit better for us. And this is going to be all the nails we're going to need for quite some time. So what we're going to have to do here is just do a little bit of a similar kind of thing, just push them out the way as we move on through with our hand jack. Cue the hand jack. And it seems that we can actually drag Hugh across some of the rubble, which I didn't think we could do before. Yeah, we can drag him across there. Okay, nice. You can hurt yourself on the rubble though, so that's something to be mindful of. You know, if you can avoid walking on it, you should avoid walking on it. Okay, alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to allow the rest of this place just to kind of like start to collapse. Our body aches. We're in pain. Any particular reason that we're in pain today? Just a general reason. So there is a dog nearby, and that's probably going to be worth us going for, because we don't actually have a lot of food out here right now. But I can't see the sucker. He is gone. He's moved on from here, unfortunately. And wow, there's the blood's washed away from the horde that was there. Alright, where is this dog? He's to the north, okay, but he must be quite far to the north. Yeah, he's not gonna cause any trouble. Let's just have some water. Okay. How's the bottom doing? We're looking any better there? Oh, I did not see the bush. Okay, it looks like it might have been a little bit of a cremation over there with Lida's remains. The heat might have destroyed that, but her gravestone remains. I'd like to think that she is actually buried there. Like, there's no proper way to be able to do a burial, but I'd like to think that we did manage to do that. Just need to wait for the final parts of these fires to die down, so that we can go and get some of these nails. Southeast, yes, he's still quite far away. We are going to get quite hungry though, so I mean, we should look at getting something. I don't know if we're just going to find a snack out here. Stop foraging? No, why would we stop foraging? Okay, alright, there's only a few fires up here, so we're going to start to move towards them. They aren't going to scare us off. We will start getting a little bit hot when we get too close to them though, so just let them die down. Just waiting for a little bit. We're going to have to wait for a while here, by the looks of things. If we can get on the inside, we're going to be able to get to a lot of those nails as well. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. Letting them die out. And there we go. Okay. So it would seem that it's mostly the walls where we're getting these from. We probably would be able to get a decent number of them from underneath all of this as well, but to go through the rubble, to go through the roof, I think is quite a task. So I feel like this is an easier task for us to do. Okay, we're just going to go along the outside. Try not hurt ourselves too much here. And we'll just work our way around, just collecting all that we can. Because we're scavengers, you know, we gotta do what we need to get the resources we need. And right now we needed nails, so we had a source of nails, we just needed to make use of that. And it actually looks like the fire spread over here a little bit and caught some of the surrounding area. So those are actually piles of ash by the looks of things. So there might be things in there. I don't know what would be in there. It's probably bones from some of the dead, because I know we didn't collect all the bones. So what I'm probably going to do now is just kind of go around like this. It's a little dangerous of me. We've got over 1,000 nails right now, so we're doing pretty good. We've got a lot more than I initially thought we'd get from here, so we're just going to carry on through, just stepping over the rubble as best we can. Apologies for the loud noises as we're doing this. Just working through. We'll just go get this bit, go back here. And I'm surprised that we can actually pull our hand jack through here kind of as easily as we can. I know it doesn't sound very easy, but it's a hell of a lot easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, so it's more just taking us a long time to drag our cart through the rubble. Okay, make our way up here. And we have our little courtyard where we were attempting to grow a number of things. Yeah, it's not going to be really that useful to us. Okay, so I think the way that I'm going to try and do this is just kind of work around the outside first of all. So we'll just be like working up here, grabbing the nails up here, taking little shortcuts where we need to. But we shouldn't be hurting ourselves too much, and we don't really seem to. We're on unstable footing, but that's fine. Working our way around. Again, more loud noises. Okay, let's head back. Work our way down. So it's primarily the walls that we seem to be getting all the nails from. Most of the furniture we'd already taken apart anyway, and I guess that's the other thing. A lot of the furniture would be giving us nails, but it's obviously underneath all this rubble. It's underneath all the roofs. And this was actually our room where we spent the longest time, and it might still be irradiated, so we actually don't want to be hanging around there for too long. So it's kind of like in out as quick as we can. Actually, that was the bedroom. This was our little study and crafting room. Okay, how are we at now? 2,300. Not bad. Or 2,300, rather. Okay, grabbing those. Okay. Right, we're getting thirsty. We can deal with the thirst at the very least. The hunger we can't deal with. So we might not be doing a trip to the lab right away. We might have to head back home before we can do that. But with this, with all these construction supplies we've been able to kind of get from here, we are going to be pretty set on the nail front for a very, very long time. We can do a lot of different construction projects with all these nails now. Okay, let's just make our way back around. No, we can just go around you. I don't think every kind of cart would be able to be pulled along the rubble like this. I think this hand jack is pretty special because of the casters it's on. I'd like to think that we aren't damaging it. No, we don't seem to be. Okay, that's good. And I think we've actually got all the nails, or close to. Looks like we've got some down here. And we've got some rain. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now, did we get any other crazy mutations during that? It doesn't look like we did. But what we did get is 2,600 nails. So, pretty decent. And we can see that we can actually carry quite a few nails without any issues at all. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Do I still have all those batteries on me? I do. Good. If I can get food while we're out here, we will continue to the lab, but I don't think we're going to be able to. There is a chance we might come across another dog. We'll go up towards the lab. Okay, so there is a dog to the north. Okay, we can actually see him. He's kind of close, so we might actually be able to do something about this. We might be able to stay out here. There's a bit of a might. Okay, alright, let's see if we can take a shot. Okay, we missed by a fair amount, and I probably should have stayed in place then. Wow, we are really missing right now. I'll be sure to get those back afterwards, and we'll let the others try and finish the dog off, because we don't want to, we know now we don't want to be hitting them with ours, with our arrows, that is. Okay, grab. Oh, did we get anything? Oh, great. Did we pick them up? Oh no, here, it's over here. Okay. Right, we'll just take the chunks of meat for now, and I'm going to go grab those arrows real quick, like. There is a moose to the northeast. Okay, well now we're talking. A moose we can definitely do something with, and it looks like the dog's going to come and say hello anyway, so let's let go of the hand jack. Let's just take the ones in our inventory just for the time being. Okay, and did we get paid then? No, we actually hit the dog. Good. Okay, let's use the ones in our quiver now. Okay, hit the dog. Miss the dog. Miss the dog. Okay, dog's coming back. Okay, we got the dog. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, dog spotted. Nope. And let's butcher. And we'll take it. The stomachs, we don't really have a good recipe for the stomachs, or at least that we can make out here. Let's just activate that quiver real quick. Just store our ammunition in there, and we'll go and grab that one back as well. Now, I know we had some others kind of go up this way, but we just... Oh, there we go. I see it. I see it. It is very small and quite difficult to see, but we can see it. Oh, and we got another dog. Okay, I'm going to see if I can kind of come around the side here, and we are just going to take our time with this. We're going to do it kind of manually, just so I can make sure, and we lost sight of it. Can I wait any more turns just here? I guess we can just wait like this, and I think we should... No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And that was pay. I'm sorry, pay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, yeah, the angle I need to be really quite careful with. Come on. Good work. Good work. And I apologize. I'm gonna make some fresh dog for us to make up for it. We are gonna need some bits of splintered wood to be able to do that. So let's see. Let's go cut that up. 2 splintered wood, and hey, we got a moose coming for us, I think. The moose is fleeing, and he's quite damaged. So let's see if we can actually finish him off, because that's gonna be a lot of meat if we can. I don't want to hit pay though. Oh, looks like we've got the dog coming as well. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Pay. I gotta watch for those steps when she comes through like that. Okay, we've got a few dogs here. I'm probably gonna just start butchering and not stop, because I know that the others are gonna be able to take care of whatever is coming for us. Okay, let's drop this sucker and get going. You wanna come? You wanna play? Oh. Damn. I think that's a crash. It sounds like it is, and I haven't had a crash in ages. And I know it's not the best point in the game to kind of wrap things up. I'm actually just gonna put these headphones away, hide them, so there isn't as much noise coming from them. so you can't hear them in the background. But I think that's actually where we're going to wrap up today's episode. I know it's not the best place in the world to wrap it up, but we are close to the lab. We have some meat, so I'm going to be able to cook that up so that we have some food going down there. We're going to try and find the extra things that we need down there. We're going to delve into some of those places we haven't been able to go into so far. The armories and, there's quite a few barracks down there as well that we haven't been able to get into. So with the electric jackhammer, we are going to be able to break down those doors or break down the walls. I don't know what's going to be more efficient, actually. I'll need to do a test. We can do a test on 2 different doors and see how many batteries we use on each. But guys and gals, that is going to be next episode. This has been today's episode. This has been Candy Shanks, Pay Gaffney, and Duskwood. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.